Hey, I'm here after a 2 week hiatus. Happy New Year. Welcome, welcome, welcome in to Dan and Minnie's Journey. We're live tonight and we're going to have a chance to win some money. We're giving money away and we have a new number. We're raising it for 2025 due to inflation. But remember, you're in the no clown zone. No clowns allowed in this live stream. So if you come in here and you're clowning around, you'll be flying in the clouds. That's all I got to say. So what's that number going to be? Well, I'm going to tell you about it in a minute. Stand by. I'm going to tell you about it. I haven't really even had a chance to shuffle the cards around because you know how we do it. You're going to pick a number when it's contest time. You're going to pick a number between 1 and 25. And if you're the first person in the chat to put that number up, then you're going to win the prize. What's that prize going to be? Well, it's going to be GCASH. How much is it going to be? Well, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I think I want a little bit of suspense here for a little while. Let me go see who all's here. Let me bring up the chat. Private chat, media, banners, style. They changed this thing, didn't they, when I was asleep? StreamYard changed their game here on me. So I'm looking around, pulling levers and pushing the buttons. Anyway, I know Anna May is here. I saw her earlier. Beating by Ran. That's an interesting name, a channel name. RD Vlogs is here. Ronald Fuentes. My cousins are Fuentes from Santa Fe Springs, California. Who else is in the house? Lorraine 17 thinks is here. That's good because I need a thinker in the house. We have Larice Resurrection Juice in the house. Larice is doing great in her channel. Menge has stopped by to say hello. Maybe she'll win today. Charmaine in the house. God repairs. Oh my goodness, don't I need repairing? Rodell Jean God is here. Always a pleasure. Hot and sexy in the house. Oh, I need to give some of you moderator, right? Because you must be very cold. You need a jacket or you need a wrench to fix your car. Let me take a moment to grab my phone here. Seems to be easier to do this way. And let me see who all needs a jacket or a wrench. I'm not sure. Let's see. Lorraine, I already took care of, I think. I mean, ZP. Beating by Rin. I think I took care of you already. That's all I could see in here so far. Let me know if I missed you. If I missed you, chime in again in the chat. And I'll be sure to catch you on my phone. Or I'll be able to catch you here in the chat online. So I'm having sight issues, hot and sexy. I'm having sight issues. Let me see. Sight. Oh, there you are. Anyway, and so I had to go see the ophthalmologist, and I've talked about this a number of times. I've talked about how medical care works in the Philippines, and I'll tell you, it's really true that if you need help that is beyond just regular routine stuff, you really have to take your chances in tracking down the specialist that you need to see. So I need to see ophthalmologists. And the reason why is because I'm having eyesight issues. They came on rather suddenly. And I won't go into all the details about it, but I need to see an ophthalmologist. Well, here in Bye City, Claire, we have such a small town here. We have optometrists all over the place. But I noticed that when I go into the optometrist and I say, hey, do you know of a good ophthalmologist that I could see in Ormoc, or Cebu or someplace, they don't have anything to say to me except that, what's an ophthalmologist? So you have a lot of technicians, and I don't want to belittle those that are in the medical profession by any stretch of the imagination, because quite frankly, Minnie and I, we've had a great experience so far. I can't really think of a negative experience. Oh, I could think of one. I'm going to tell you about that in a little bit. But so you go in and you see the optometrist, and those folks in there, they're dealing with glasses, and it's a simple machine, that where they can figure out if you need corrective lenses and what that's all about. But if you have a serious eye disease like I do in this eye, glaucoma, you need to see a specialist, and that would be ophthalmologist. And ideally, you want to see the surgical ophthalmologist, all right? Because in case you need some surgery on the eye to relieve eye pressure and things like that. So I've talked about this before. Many of you know I have a gel stent in this eye. And so this whole experience has not been pleasurable. Yes, of course, Tim. If I could see, then I would see where I needed to go to get a doctor. Laugh track here. So, Tim, welcome in. Madeline, I'm glad you're here. Lorraine. So, 18 million people in the house. Charam is here. So, here's the whole thing. You have to just go to the larger city. A lot of you know this, I mean, you're Filipino, most of you. You have to go to the larger city if you don't already live in one. And you got to just go knocking on doors until you find the person that you need to find. And so we ventured out. A lot of you saw that live stream where we were on the road again. We were in search of ophthalmologists. So the first place we went to that I kind of knew was there across from Doctor's Hospital, Ormoc, fine practitioner that's there. Well, we were arriving on a Thursday, and they take the weekend off. Thursday for weekend for medical professionals, I guess. For some anyway. A weekend means Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm laughing about it. So, they're telling me, oh, so sorry, out of stock, sir. So I'm laughing. I'm going, okay, so I have to come back on Monday. Yeah, you have to come back on Monday during clinic hours. The ophthalmologist will be here. And I heard a lot of good things about this ophthalmologist. They're top notch. Some of the best ophthalmologists in the world are right here in the Philippines. And so I really wanted to see this person. Well, I needed care. I was worried about what might be going on with the glaucoma and things like that. Because glaucoma, you can actually go blind eventually from this. I don't mind losing an eye, but I don't want to lose two. I don't mind losing one. You only need one eye to see and drive and things like that. Or that's the way most people act when they're driving around. A little driving joke there inserted. Well, anyway, I know I'm getting a little bit corny. And I did say that we were in the no clown zone. See? So I'm also a hypocrite because I'm clowning around. But listen, I should be the only clown in the room, right? And I am. So let me tell you the rest of the story. So I said to the gal there who was manning the information booth, I said, okay, I need to see an ophthalmologist today. Can you refer me to someone? And then I get this as a response, right? You guys know what I'm about to do, probably. I get this as a response. Okay, so I'm okay with the lip pointing, but I'm okay. So somebody who's just arrived here. Good evening, Abby G. How you be? How's everything in Quezon City? So anyway, yeah, she's pointing across the street. She's pointing to the security guard who's standing in front of the entrance to the hospital across the street. So I thanked her. Now, if you were a foreigner and it was your first time here, would you know what this meant? Right? But Dan knows. I have noticed Braille here and there. I don't think most people know what they're all about. But Braille menus and Braille signs and things like that are starting to show up here in the Philippines. But in any event, Peter, so your cornea. Ah! That was great, Peter. Yes, exactly. So, Peter, here's what happens. Anime, here's what happens, right? So they're pointing across the street. And I think that one reason why she was doing that is that she's not allowed really to, send the customers away. Would that be a good thing? To send customers away. Good evening, Crystal. Shane is here. It's me, John, in the house. Everybody's showing up today. 17 million people, and we're going to be drawing for money. But I haven't told you how much yet. Yeah, you're going to be surprised at this number. All right, so I make my way across the street, and then meanwhile, I've already lost Mamini and Gel, the driver Gel and brother-in-law Gel, appointed driver of the day, because they had to go. She had to go pay her PhilHealth insurance premium. Is this story getting a little bit too long? So, so I go across the street and I ask the security guard. Oh, but the incomparable singer Sarsi Polio was with me. Yes, yes. What was he the winner of? Filipino Idol season 27 or something. Anyway, look him up on Facebook. That's Sarsi Polio. He's going to be somebody someday. I think he already is somebody. Sarsi might take exception to what I just said. So you go in there, and of course, Sarsi's a really nice guy to be hanging around with. And of course, he's singing all the time, right? Opera. Anyway, not too long. Oh, okay. So, Peter, so you don't fall asleep on me. Here's how it went. I went across to the security guard, and I said, "Is there an eye clinic that's open today?" And he start, yeah, that away. So Sarsi's like, "Oh, he means through the hallway and out the back door is the eye clinic." And so we went across the lobby and the main lobby of the hospital there. You guys have been to Doctor's Hospital in Ormoc. You know what I'm talking about. You go in there and you pay to the left and you admit yourself to the right, and then you go out the back door if you want a shortcut to that alleyway where all those clinic offices are. You got your gastroenterologist, you got your eye clinic over there, you got your urology, you got the what is it? Orthopedic surgeon. All the specialties are behind there. They all practice at either OSPA or Doctor's Hospital Ormoc, and they do a very, very good job. Des is here. Des, I'm glad you showed up. I've been meaning to talk to you about something. I got you something from Thailand, and I gotta see how I could get it to you. I don't want to misspeak. I'm still looking for it. I know I brought you a refrigerator sticker back from Bangkok. I think I promised you that I would bring you back something, didn't I? And then I was rummaging through my stuff the other day, and I saw this, and I asked Ma'am Minnie, "Did I bring this for somebody?" And she goes, "Yeah, Des." And I go, "Oh my gosh! Well, we're gonna have to figure out a way to get it to you, if I can find it again." So I set it down. I put it in a place where I wouldn't forget it, where I put it, and then I forgot where I put it. So I have to look for it all over again. Yeah, there are many, many tangents. There are many, many fascinating facets of Dan. There's this. Dun, dun, dun. So anyway, where was I? Oh, so we went out the back door to the eye clinic, and there was the clinic that is open the opposing hours as a clinic across the street. So, ophthalmologist, a fine practitioner. I met her. She took a look to see what was going on, and she checked the eye pressure, IOP. If you want to look it up on Google, Dr. Google, IOP is what we're concerned about. Is it affecting my eyesight? And so that's eye pressure. So she puts me under the test. She gives me the numbers, and the numbers have actually improved since I've had the surgery for the eye. The IOP number is going down. See, people that are here in the medical profession, you probably know. Abby G, you're in the medical profession, right? You probably know what IOP is, right? That's the pressure behind the retina of the eye. And they're actually going down. So we discover it is not the glaucoma that's causing the vision problems. It turns out, or she suspects, the way I'm describing it, that it's simply dry eye. Probably the eye has been traumatized, and I've gone through a lot of changes, since the surgery, and I probably needed medication for dry eye. So I don't know if they have steroids in it. I really haven't checked out this medication, but I will. I started taking it today. I'll check it out right after this live stream to see what kind of meds it is, and make sure that it's safe and how many drops I have to take every day and things like that. And hopefully it'll correct the vision. And then once I'll give it 2 weeks. She said to give it 2 weeks. Girly Santa Menge. She said to give the medication 2 weeks before I go and you know do the test for vision. Because I need for distance. I need glasses for distance, and so that's what we're going to be working on. So hopefully it'll work. So now the whole thing is the bottom line to this whole story is that you can find the services that you need, but I think that things that you have mentioned here in the past in this here chat are true. They're absolutely true based on my experience. That's number one. If you seek, you shall find, and you shall find very fine practitioners. But the other thing is that you do have to have a little bit of money. You do have to have a little bit of money to be able to pay. And so this visit, the consult, the medication, and well wishes and all that, the whole thing came to, I think, 900 pesos, which I thought was fairly reasonable. So that would have been a little less than $18 American, but it's out of reach for probably 50 or 60% of Filipinos. So I realized that. And so I realized there might be a disconnect in my story. But the truth of the matter is that you can indeed find, you can find the help that you need here in the Philippines if you know where to go. And I know where I'm going if I don't change my ways. So, not this hat. You want the other hat, right? Let me wear it like this so I can get some light in. I could shine some light on the subject. All right. So, but for the expats, if there's anybody listening at all out there that are expats, you're planning on living here in the Philippines. Oh, he goes to Clark Medical City, Clark, which is a fine facility. And so if I were there, that's where I'd be going. So is your eye fixed? No. Well, I'm taking the drops, and I could already see that things are improving a little bit. So what I was seeing is that I can't remember what they call it. It's too fancy of a medical term, but I was seeing two images, one up here, one up there, because the light in the eye is reflecting differently as it enters the retina. And so I didn't know that was a common symptom of dry eye. So let's say you're driving down the street. You'll see two signs, but it's only one sign. They won't come together into one. And unless you know what is going on, your brain is you're gonna get dizzy and pass out or vomit. I mean, it can make you very, very dizzy. But I kind of knew by doing this with my eyes what was going on. And it's going to sound very, very strange, and don't try this at home, and definitely don't try this without doctor's advice, Ramel. But what you have to do is you have to convince your brain, please adjust my sight so that whatever defect that I have, won't cause me to pass out or vomit. You kind of talk to your brain. And believe it or not, for me anyway, unscientifically proven, of course, it works. And so I'm able to adjust based on the deficiency, whatever's happening. I don't know how it happens. It just does. And so I think really part of this that's behind this could be. I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV. And I certainly haven't checked with the drug people on this, right? Or the Center for Disease Control. That's who it is, right? But listen, I was going to say something stupid, and then all of a sudden I just stopped myself saying I better not say it. I better not say what I'm thinking. I'll end up getting banned. Hey, thank you for the 10 months. Crystals, thank you for the 8 months. I really do appreciate the membership. I need all the help that I can get. Anime, Crystals, Adventure. Yeah, so I think mindset is a big factor. But anyway, I've not seen any medical studies. I haven't run into about this stuff, but I did run into this, and you'll see this on YouTube now. YouTube videos within the last couple of days. I can't think of who the name of the doctor, because it's a doctor and has been recognized by the Center for Disease Control. They're starting to discover that B3 or niacin helps a lot. So I just got through ordering some niacin or some B3 from Amazon because it's too expensive to buy here in Cebu. And then I'm waiting for it to arrive. So I have a whole bunch of vitamins coming in. B6, B12, B3, honeybee, honey. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of junk coming in. Oh, that reminds me of something else. Center of Disease Control, they release diseases on a regular basis. Don't get me started. Listen, sooner or later, to all the expats out there that are listening, particularly you, Tim, you're going to be dealing with all kinds of medical crap, right? And so it hit us this year in 2024. You know, it's going to happen. And I remember that it's Steve from the Philippine Information Channel. I'm not sure he's putting up very many videos lately, but he said he wanted to take a little bit of a break. But you listen to Steve. He warned us. He said, you know, you better save that money. You better put that money aside for the emergency medical fund because you will surely need it. Don't call me Shirley. That was that Airport? What was the name of that? Airplane, Airport, with Leslie Nielsen. By the way, Tim, I ran into Leslie Nielsen way before he passed away, just when he was coming up, and he hadn't done that movie yet. I ran into him in the Vaughn's grocery store on Azusa Avenue. I think it was Vaughn's. Yeah, I think it was Vaughn's over there on Azusa Avenue and Amar Road or something like that, way down where I grew up. He used to live in the area. Airplane, that's right. It was hilarious. All right, so now I'm shuffling the cards. I don't know how this is going to work out. Let me tell you how this contest goes. Anna G3 is in the house. Anna G, how you be? Let me see, Anna G3. You probably have been in here for a while. Okay, I think you're taken care of there. Yeah, so, hey, did you know, Tim? Do you remember Robert Blake, who starred in The Little Rascals? How about you, Peter of Barbaria? I don't know if you get that show in the Down Under, you know, but there was a guy, Robert Blake, and he played in that show, The Little Rascals, and later in a show called Barrett and a few others. And I didn't know that he had passed away in 2023. I was looking him up today. That's good. That's nice, Anna G3. Where's Anna G2 and Anna G1 and Anna G? Yeah. Oh, you were live. That's why. Okay. Beretta. Yeah. So Tim, he passed away in 2023. Do you remember all that drama, you know, where he was acquitted of killing his girlfriend and all that other stuff? Oh, my. Irene and Irish is here. How are you doing? So what else is going on? Oh, I'm shuffling the cards because we need to draw. Okay. I need to let our gang, the Little Rascals. That's right. That's right, Peter. And you know, he was a troubled human being. He was a little bit of a troubled human being. You know, we have a lot in common. All right. Remember, you're in the no clown zone, and I'm the only one that's allowed to clown around. But Tim and Peter, I've let you get away with a couple of jokes there. So I don't know. You guys are you're riding the line. Yes, you are. This live stream is turning into a clown car. They just keep coming and coming. Yennery Sai is here. Jason in the house. Hello, Jason. I think he did kill her, but he had a. Yeah, actually, he had a sympathetic jury is what he had. Listen, I abide by the jury of his peers. They say he didn't do it and he didn't do it. Yeah. I'm troubled. Who said that? I have to back up the but I'm special. Okay, Peter. I've always thought of you as being a special kind of guy, living in the outback and all that, living offline. That's what I'm talking about. That's the way that I'd like to live someday. 36 million people in the house. They just got clued in that we're about ready to start the contest. All right, what is the number? Ramses is here. Shout out to Ramses. Now, the number for 2025, is that what we're in? Yeah, for as long as the money holds out. Did you get that? Minnie Snow's here. Shouldn't you be in school, Minnie Snow? No, I'm just kidding. Don't you have a class? Michelle Life in the house. All right, so the number, for these regular live streams, in case we have something special going on, the number for 2025 is going to be, no, it's not going to be 2025 pesos. You thought that's what I was going to say. Larisse is here. Larisse, how are you? Charmaine in the house. The number is 333. 333 is what we're playing for tonight. 333 pesos is what you're going to win tonight. The 33 is a nice, a little extra 33. That'll buy you a donut at the Filipino bakery. It might not at Dunkin', but it will at the Filipino bakery up the street, right? 20 peso donut. So you could put that to good use. And it might pay for a jeepney ride to the Palenque, right? All right. So I'm shuffling them. We're shuffling to Buffalo. We're shuffling off to Buffalo. Now, how this is going to work, 333, there's going to be 3 of you out of 36 people in the house, maybe more or less, that are going to pick a number between 1 and 25. Now, you cannot use ninja channels and all that. Whatever channel you're gonna guess with in the chat here, that's the one you stick with, and you only get one guess. And if you happen to be lucky enough to win, is 33 pesos a bottle of Coke? That's great. If you happen to win, then the next round, the second, third round, you have to step aside and root for someone else. You have to. Once you win, you win. No ninjas allowed. It's one channel or one person equals one guess. And Tim, I'm glad you're here, because it was actually Tim that came up with this idea over lunch when we were over at what restaurant were we having lunch at where you came up with this idea, Tim? I don't remember. It's the one on Fields Avenue, or we were in the Walking Street. What was the name of the restaurant? I can't remember for some reason. We had biscuits and gravy, or I had biscuits and gravy, which was so yummy because it reminded me of the biscuits and gravy I used to get at the local diner there in La Puente, California. Anyway, so do you guys understand the rules? And what you'll do is when I say start and it shows up in the chat, that's when you'll start guessing. And when I put stop, anything that comes after stop on your screen, not mine, will be excluded from guessing. So I'll give you plenty of time. I don't give like 10 or 15 seconds or 3. Pappy Bar and Chill. They're all done with all that work on the Walking Street, aren't they, Tim? Yeah, so that's where we were. And I said, Tim, you're brilliant. So he also came up with the idea to knock down the numbers instead of like using the going from 1 to 50 or 1 to 52 or whatever it was. He said, hey, you could probably get a winner every time if you just cut it down to 25. So the number is 1 to 25. I have them on these cards. These cards that I got from DIY, always low prices. And they're marked 1 to 25. DIY, always low prices. Anyway, I think they're done. All right. Let's get started. All right. 1 to 25, one person, one guess, or one channel, one guess. Don't embarrass yourself. All right. Don't embarrass yourself. Remember, you're on Dan and Minnie's journey and you're in the no clown zone. Ronald is not allowed in here. All right. Choose the number between 1 and 25 when you see start appear in the chat. Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and start guessing. Do, 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 do. 35 million people in the house. One of them hopefully will win 333 pesos. One person, one guess. Only one channel, one guess. Don't cheat. No cheating allowed. No clowning around allowed. And stop is on the way. What happened to my stop? There it is. All right. Stop is in there. And let's pick a... Oh, wait a minute. You know what? The number I have now set aside, this works even better, right? The winning number is 11. It's 11 this way and 11 that way. Whoo-wee! Whoo-wee! Saved by the number 11. So, do we have a winner? I see number 11 on my screen after the stop, but let's see if somebody got number 11. Congratulations, Claire. Claire, did you win last time too? Claire, do I have your GCASH number? That's the other thing. Make sure that you send GCASH number to me. Alien Cruise officials in the house. Our first winner is... Wait, who is it? Claire. 333 pesos. Claire Vallena. How do you say the name? Are the two L's pronounced like a Y, like in Spanish? Claire, congratulations. You're the winner of 333. What a number. I hope I can remember what I'm doing here. All right, so that was exciting for the first win. That was number 11. Congratulations. I'm happy. I gave away the first 333 pesos. You're very, very welcome. Make sure that you find me and you send your GCash to my chat, to my messenger. That's Daniel Herrera. I don't know if I'm easy to find because it's a pretty common name, Herrera. Oh, did I tell you folks about the name? Go make sure you go check out that channel and sign up, subscribe, and support JNA Herrera. She's a nurse working in the USA, and she gives a very, very nice portrayal of what it's like for a Filipina nurse to assimilate into the USA culture. And it's pretty interesting. I mean, I'm fascinated listening to her when she speaks. She's very articulate, way more articulate than I am here today. So anyway, we're 35 minutes and 20 seconds into this live stream. We'll probably go about an hour, which means I have another story to share with you. All right. No, not another story, Dan. Yes, another story. Yeah, another story, and so 3 or 4 people have bailed because they just don't want to put up with me. All right, let me tell you this next story. Oh, now one of the doctors that I saw, not the ophthalmologist, definitely not. I had a few other things that I had to see a doctor for because I'm preparing to have. I'm preparing. Rona's here. Rona's in the house. Hi, Rona. I'm preparing to choose a gastroenterologist to do my last and final colonoscopy while I'm here on this planet. So they told me I need one more to, because I'm susceptible to getting polyps before I turn age 80, whatever. I think it takes a while for cancer to develop out of polyps in your colon. And so they're saying that, I need one more if I'm going to live to age 78, which I hope I do. Do I think I will? I kind of think I might. My mom is 87, 88, right? She might not like me talking about her age, but I probably have, my genetics are probably okay. I didn't abuse my body too much. And I went and saw a gastroenterologist. And I want to tell you a little bit about that story. So I'm in there with the gastroenterologist, and this particular one at a very well known university, medical teaching school, not anywhere in Bye City. This is in Cebu. Does not have a very good bedside manner, and so I started thinking to myself, do I want somebody probing around in there that does not have a very good bedside manner? And so I just don't understand why he was unwilling to, why he just wanted to continue to lecture me. He was lecturing me, about the inner workings of the human colon. And I explained to him, yeah, I'm fairly educated doctor. I know what's going on in there, and we pretty much can dispense with the lecture. But I said it I didn't say it that way. I sent him many cues that if I said it to you, that, oh, Dan's telling me in a nice way to shut the F up, right? I wouldn't say it like that, but I would be sending cues. I'd be like, stand there, uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. I'm just so stupid, doctor. I don't understand a word you're effing trying to tell me. And so finally I got irritated. I finally got irritated enough that I said, no, this guy here is not the guy who's going to be scoping me. We need to find somebody else. So, I got really, really irritated, and it puzzles me. I've never run into a guy quite like this before in my life. And I have seen a lot of medical professionals. Hey, Jerry is here. Hi, Jerry. Is it early or late for you where you're at? Yeah. You're getting up, getting ready to go to work? That's impossible. Or you getting the chickens up. So anyway, I got tired of him. I got tired of him, and I was just like, I couldn't understand. I just couldn't understand how a person like this can just keep on going and going and going like the ever ready battery. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Like talking down to me like I'm an idiot. And finally I just said to him, look, Doc, I have Dr. Google. If I could do this colonoscopy by myself. I really could. But so I just finally gave up. I left out of there. I left out of his office, and I was like, he ain't the guy for me. Nope, 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 nope. I cannot have a guy probing around inside me who I don't like. You have to like me a little bit if you're going to start probing around in there, right? If you start digging around in there, you at least have to like me a little bit, or at least fake that you like me a little bit. And I have to like you a little bit, but I didn't even like him that much because he kept talking. I felt as though he kept talking down to me, wah, 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 little boy, wah, 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 wah. I'm the doctor, and you don't even play one on TV, that sort of thing. So I give up. I give up on him. It was one of the finest universities in the country. They trained doctors and medical personnel there. And I think that he probably has spent too much time in the classroom. He needs to go back in the classroom and talk down to students, talk down to the young doctors to be, because you can dictate all you want to those folks. I have this to say to you. You are not sticking anything up my southern end, my friend. I'm going to go look for somebody else. I'm going to go look for somebody who doesn't talk down to me like I'm an idiot. So anyway, I've done some scoping, but mainly for fun. Oh, CBGB, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but you are in the no clown zone. And here you come in here clowning around, right? All right. Enough of that. Setting that subject aside. I know you guys didn't expect me to talk about this. I had to get that out of me. I had to get that crap out of me. It just has been bugging me. It just has been bugging me. So, anyway, stop it, Tim. Stop it, Tim. Okay, I shuffled them again just to make this. So you guys know how this works, right? Do we have the same 37 people that were in here earlier? So Claire, on this draw here, you have to sit out. You root people on, Claire. You already are a winner with number 11. And also one more piece to this puzzle on this drawing from a number from 1 to 25. Number 11 is also pulled out of the deck. So now you don't choose number 11 again, right? You don't choose number 11. Yeah, Jerry, he walks a lot. Jerry walks over the border. Yeah. He walks over the border and walks around in them towns down there. Tim Deziak says hi, Prissy. All right, so number 11 is out, so don't choose the number 11 because you won't win because it ain't in the deck. I took it out. And also, in theory, you should have a better chance of winning. No, maybe not. 42 million people are now in the house. So, Claire, you just root people on because you're already a winner. All right, so now I'm going to pull the card out of the center deck, set it aside. And then when I put start in the chat, you get one guess only. One. No ninjas are allowed. No second guesses. None of that. It's one person, one guess. One channel, one guess. That's how we do it here. That's how we roll. When you see start appear in the chat, then you can start guessing until I put the stop. It's a number from 1 to 25, but do not choose number 11. The first person entered the winning number between 1 and 25 is going to be the winner. Not the last person, the person in the middle. It's the first person that appears in the chat with a number that I've set aside over here out of the center of the deck. When you see start show up, I'm winded. Start guessing. That should be any second now. All right. Any second now it should appear. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, you guys are way ahead of me. You guys are way ahead of me. All right. Now I'm going to enter stop. See, I told you I was having eyesight problems. Stop. Where's stop? There it is. All right. All the numbers and guesses are in. Or all the guesses are in anyway. For 333 pesos, which one of the 41 or 42 million people have won the second prize? That would be the winning number. 22. Now that's strange, isn't it? It's 11 times 2 is 22. That's very peculiar. That is so weird. So, so 22 is the winning number. Do we have a winner? What? Who won? Nicole instead? My goodness gracious. Congratulations. You have won 333 pesos. Nicole instead with the guess of number 22. All right, so that's 2 down and 1 to go. I need to shuffle these cards up. Oh, no, there isn't a 33 in here, right? There's not a number 33. By the way, I don't know if I have shared this with you or not. While I'm playing around here with the cards, shuffling the deck up for the last draw. Just wanted to let you know that Minnie and I, as a matter of fact, we're going to be on the road again. And I'm going to be, as soon as this live stream is over in less than 15 minutes, I'm going to be shopping around for tickets to Manila to hang with the fellas. Yes, indeed, we're going to Manila to hang with the fellas. And I hope I get a deal on some airline tickets. The reason why we couldn't go to Manila from Cebu was the ticket prices were too high, and that's because of the holidays and all kinds of crap going on. As many of you know, in Cebu, they're having the big celebration coming up in the end of the month, right? The third week of January. And I didn't want to be any. It's expensive, price of hotels and things like that. I didn't want to be caught up in there. We may go from Manila to a foreign country where I'm not sure yet how we're going to do it, but it all depends on how things work out. But we're going to be on the road again. It's going to be most likely in the middle of next month, probably around Valentine's Day. We're going to be heading out. We're going to be hanging in Manila. I most likely will be looking around for my fans when we get to Manila. Our fans, Anime Reyes, and I probably will want to meet with, I don't know if Larice would be up to, coming halfway or meeting us halfway. We're going to try and make it so it's easy. Abby G, I want to see. I believe Abby G is in Quezon City. Anyway, hopefully we'll have a chance to put something together, a short visit and meet up. And that would be kind of, no, it's not going to be like a meetup, like where I'm going to say, yeah, we're all meeting at Joe's House of Cards. No, it's not going to be like that. It's just, I just want to meet up with 3 or 4 or 5 people. Brother Manuel, my adopted brother, I'd like to meet with him. I want to meet with Mac, my adopted son, nephew. I want to meet with Mac, and a few other people while we're there. I'm looking forward to this trip. I think it's been a year since we've been in Manila. Hasn't been a year since I ran that video on Mall of Asia. Gee, I hope I don't get to do that. No, we were there 6 months ago, weren't we? Weren't we at BGC, and we went up to BGC in Makati. We were staying in Makati 6 months ago. Well, we're going to be on the road again. We got business up there, and while we're up there, I want to make sure that we get a chance to hook up with as many people. I'm not sure, I'm going to think about coming to Pampanga and Angeles City, Tim. So maybe we'll have another chance to share a meal up there in Angeles City. But in between there, see, I keep screwing up. In between there, Tim, you've got, High Street. In between, Bonifacio. In between there, before you get to Angeles City, coming north, and Angeles City is north of Manila, right? You have a couple of stop-off points where off the beaten track lives Daisy Lynn Castro, if I'm not mistaken. Daisy Lynn Castro, who I've been trying to meet forever. And I believe Raquel, right? I think Raquel Santos. And so I've been wanting to meet him, but I keep screwing up the direction of travel and things like that. My brain just doesn't work very well at times. So we'll have to figure it all out. And aren't you, Menge and Mini Snow, aren't you guys in the area too? Yeah. Anyway, we'll figure it all out. Rodell John God is there. Yep, I know. Well, maybe it's going to turn out to be a big to-do. I don't know. Maybe Girly Senna lives there. I'm not sure. But I don't want people traveling far just to come share a meal with me. I don't, It's inconvenient, even though you want to. Like I remember the first time I met Larice, she came a long ass way. It was a long drive on the bus. And she did it like, it's nothing, She did it like, nothing, What's 5 hours amongst friends? Crystals is way up there. Crystals is way up there in Pangasinan, right? And Tox is even further north, right? Tox is even further north. I wish I could see all of you. What can I say? All right, I got these shuffled. 51, 52 minutes almost into this live stream. Let's go for the last draw. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened? What did I do? Did I lose you? Oh, no, I pushed a button. I knew that was going to happen. I have so much junk on this table. You didn't see it. You didn't see the pop-up. Probably just me. Dan, I will not be available February 10th or March 6th. I think we're going to be up there after February 10th. I think it's going to be towards the middle of the month and before March 6th. I can't come over even if I wanted to. I'll get lost, Sir Dan. Oh, I would love to see you in the big city, Crystals. I really would. You function so well out there in the country that it would be amazing to get you on a bus to come down to what is it, Cubao, the bus terminal at Cubao. Oh, that scared the hell out of me even. King Leonidas is here. Hi, King. Thanks for joining us. King is here. Yeah, that scared the crap out of me my first time in Cubao. I was like, huh? How many different bus lines are here, and which ones do I need to get on to get where I need to go? But that's where you would go if you're going north, right? If you were going north to Baguio City, Jeff Calhoun. I don't think he's going to be in the chat tonight. He come over and we tossed back some 40-ounce beers, some San Miguel. We shouldn't have been drinking. I'm telling you, that was the first time in a long time that I threw back the big bottles. But he started talking about, hey, let's do a trip. Let's take the ladies up to Baguio City, and it sounds like a great idea. Except it scares the hell out of me, going around those turns. So I don't know, I've been to Cubao several times, especially taking a bus to Pangasinan. Yeah, that's where you would take the bus to north, to Pangasinan and Baguio City, La Union and all that. La Onion, how do you say it, Jerry? Anyway. All right, let's do it. 46 million people in the house. The word is out. We're giving away 333 pesos. This is winner number 3, the last and final one for the evening. And as I said, you only get one guess. Nicole instead stand down, as does Claire. She stands down also because she's already a winner with number 11. And believe it or not, Nicole instead won at using number 22. Now, there's no chance that there's a number 33 in here, and that's because the card numbers only go up to 25. So we've taken number 11 out of the deck, and we've taken number 22 out of the deck. So it's impossible to win with those numbers. I've set them aside. All right, so I've pulled a number out of the center of the deck, and when I put start in the chat, you may start guessing, and the rules are you only get one person, one guess, and it's the first person that has a winning number that appears in the chat that wins the 333 pesos. That's how we roll here in the Philippines. So when you see start appear, one person, one guess, or one channel, one guess. No ninja channels around and no clowning around because I remind you, we're in the no clown zone. Dan is the only clown in the house today. So when you see start appear, then you may start guessing a number between 1 and 25, but not 11 and not 22. Ready? Guess at will. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And stop. It's over. Guessing is over. All right, let's see what the winning number is. Oh, I think it's a big number. Let's see what it is. What? 24. It's number 24. Do we have... Of course I see number 24 up there, but were you the first to choose number 24? And did you do it before I entered stop? That's the whole thing. Why'd you wait for the last moment? So do we have a winner on number 24? Everybody is saying no winner. RD, you got close. You just missed it by that much. You missed it by that much because you were. I gave you plenty of time. Where were you? You can't go. You can't go and eat dinner in the other room and then come over and start guessing because you were a millisecond too late on the guess. So there's no winner. We have to do it again. We have to do it again. But I'm pulling number 24 out of the deck. So number 24 is out. Number 24 is out. It won't be in the deck. And so 11, 22, and 24 are out of play. All right. So we're 57 minutes and 23 seconds into this live stream. 2 winners so far, Claire and Nicole instead. And when I put start in the chat, you will guess what number it is that I pulled out of the center of this deck of cards. You may start guessing as soon as you see start appear in the chat. There we go. We're off and running. We're off and running. 44 million people in the house. And stop. It's over. It's over. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. The winning number is 5. Number 5. Number 5 is stay alive. Do we have number 5 in the house? Do we have a winner? I'll wait for you guys to tell me what to do. No. You're not allowed to tell me to do that. I just want to know if we have a winner. What? Somebody said Yen Irene won. Congratulations, Yen Irene. All right, so that gives us 3 winners. That gives us Claire, Nicole instead, and Yen Irene. Can y'all make sure that you send? You're welcome, of course. Can y'all make sure that you send me your GCASH account numbers so I don't have to look too far for them? I would truly appreciate it. Find me in Messenger and send me that message, and I will certainly send that GCASH out straight to your account. Well, it's been real and it's been fun, but it hasn't been real fun. No, it has. Remember, we're not clowning around today. We're out, as a matter of fact. Take care, everybody. We'll see you on the next live. Same time, same station. Bye, everybody. See ya.